What's going on, YouTube? So today is Sunday the 22nd, April 22nd. Tomorrow's moving day. We are heading towards Texas tomorrow. I know I probably don't look that good. I'm feeling kind of underneath the weather today. I'm just kind of taking it easy, which does suck because today is the first day since we've been here that the weather has actually been good. So I'm inside the van resting. Marissa's outside with Trouble, taking him for a walk. We had to give him another new leash today, and last time we had to give him a new leash, we were on our way down into we were actually, I think we were about 30 minutes away from my aunt and uncle's house in Georgia. We were in Gainesville, Georgia. And back then we weren't traveling like this. We didn't have the van or anything. We were just traveling in our truck and staying at hotels. And we looked back. Trouble was not even a year old by then. Looked back in the back seat and he had chewed through his freaking leash. So we had to buy him a new leash then. And then just recently today we had to buy him a new leash because we went into Trinidad to go to Walmart and pick up some supplies before we head into Raton, New Mexico, because I'm guessing there's not a Walmart there. I see all these people from New Mexico at the Walmart here, and it's only a 20-minute drive over the pass. So we went in to town earlier, come back, and there was a family behind us camped in 4 tents, and Trouble heard him and everything, I guess, while we were gone. He was in his box, and he just shredded his leash because we left it on him. That way it's easier for us to get him out of the box. So Marissa had to turn around, go back to Walmart and get another leash while I started packing up everything in the van and cleaning the van and making sure everything was ready to go for tomorrow, and working on I was working on the captain's chair also, trying to get the captain's chair, fixed so where it's not tipping all over the place, and we'll see how that goes. Main thing is getting out of the camp, or getting out of the state park and onto the main road. Once we're on the main road, I don't have to worry about, I'm on the highway, I don't have to worry about the chair tipping each way. It's just going around these curves onto the highway and then getting into Trinidad and then getting on I-25. So, Monday, the forecast calls for not a lot of wind, and what we're going to do is we're just going to leave early in the morning. We have until noon to get out of here, but we're just going to go ahead, leave early in the morning. Excuse me, I think it's sinuses or something. Gonna leave here early in the morning and get on down into Texas. From here it's like a 2-hour, no, it's almost a 2-hour drive to where we're going in Texas. Then we're gonna just stay the night there and in a hotel, relax just for one night. We're gonna take showers and everything, and then after that I might not be posting videos daily or every other day, because we're gonna basically head towards Corpus Christi, and we're gonna do it pretty fast. First thing I'm gonna do when we get in Texas is either get the oil changed or go buy the tool and the oil and change the oil myself, which I kind of really don't want to do because that means I have to buy an oil pan, I have to buy the oil, I have to buy the freaking, the clamp to get the oil filter, I have to buy the oil filter, and when all's said and done, it'll cost me about as much as it would cost to change the freaking oil on here. So it's kind of, if I can find a garage that's big enough for the van to fit into, where they can change the oil, good deal. There's actually a Ford dealership here in Trinidad, and I thought about calling them and having it done, and then I'm like, no, don't do that. It's going to cost $60. So that's the plan. So there might not be videos, you know, on a daily or every other day at every little stop we've gone in Texas. I mean, if people are really interested about traveling Texas and everything, go on over to Jax Austin's page. He spent a lot of time in Texas. Or Rav, I forgot his freaking YouTube name now. I talked to him on a Closed Van Life forum and on Facebook. But so we're going to be making it probably, hopefully within a week. We'll be down in Corpus Christi, and then we're going to work our way up the coast over by Houston, Galveston, and then into Louisiana, and then make a mad dash towards New Orleans. And then after New Orleans, we haven't planned that far. We might go into Florida and then shoot up in through Georgia, up towards North Georgia where my family lives. I'm not sure if she wants to go visit her aunt. She lives in the central part of Florida. I kind of want to go there and then park the van and drive down to the Keys and maybe get a hotel in the Keys, because I know the only RV park that I could find, if anybody else knows of any, let me know, is in Marathon, Florida. And from the research I've done, it's really hard to stealth camp or boondock in Georgia, especially if you have a high-top van like this. I mean, if we had a Sprinter van, maybe had some solar panels on it, yeah, we could probably do it. But we don't. I didn't want to get a Sprinter van. Now I'm thinking, well, if I ever get rid of this thing, I'll build a Sprinter van out. So we'll see. But anyway, that's the plan. Now, somebody asked me on Instagram how we cook if we're not using the propane. Well, there's one of the ways. There it is. That's a crock pot. Just a small crock pot, big enough for 2 people. Another way is I have these little Coleman butane burners to use saute instead of using. I have 2 burners here in the van, which run off the propane. So, and I don't want to use propane. I saw a lot, well, not a lot, but a couple of bad YouTube videos where people blew up in their van using Mr. Buddy Heater, or freaking using propane. Not even gonna do it. So yeah, there's a crock pot, and we also have if you watch Wandering Dano, he has a mini New Wave. Well, what we got was a generic version of the mini New Wave, because I can't find a mini New Wave. So we also have one of those. It's a generic Japanese one. Might even be made in China. And I'll do a video review on that thing. I haven't even unboxed or used it yet. We've basically been using campfires up until we got to Trinidad, because now there's a fire burn here where you can't do wood burning fires or charcoal fires. So I've had to cook everything in the van. Been fun. But tonight we're gonna have this pork roast. See how it turns out. First time using this crock pot. I've just been sauteing stuff up and the skillets for the last week. So hope everybody's doing good. Might not post a video for a while. I might. You never know with me. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you want to. This, like I've said many times before, this channel is not monetized. I have no plans on monetizing it. I saved up money to do this, so not really worried. But share it with somebody. Maybe they're interested in van life. Have a good, Sunday, and happy Earth Day.